Lloydminster's downtown core has been spruced up with potted flowers, fresh paint and new sidewalks. But there's still signs of urban decay in the area, including graffiti and vacant commercial lots. Robert Buffam explores why some local businesses are struggling in the downtown.
Big box stores and strip malls dominate the landscape on the west side of town. It's a vibrant retail heaven for chains like Walmart and for shoppers, all of whom we spoke with don't make their purchases in the city's downtown core.
No, I pretty much do all my shopping out here. There's not a whole lot downtown.
With kids, it's a lot easier just to go one-stop shop kind of thing.
Basically everything you need's out here now. So I think half this town's probably waiting for them to build the mall across the road so they never have to head out that way.
Meanwhile, here in the heart of the downtown area, if you scratch just beneath the surface, things are looking more run down with things like loose wires, graffiti on walls, businesses going under, and broken windows. Businesses through streetscapes have invested money in beautifying downtown. But despite these steps, graffiti covers walls on some buildings and vacant commercial spaces have sprung up.
The city should be promoting downtown and they're not doing that.
Phyllis Hunchak is frustrated by the lack of help from City Hall for small businesses. And she says flowers and fresh coats of paint aren't cutting it.
That's superficial. That's not the real core of drawing people here. A potted plant isn't going to draw me into a building to do my business in.
Hunchak thinks the city should be providing cash incentives to attract small businesses to the downtown core.
If the city wanted a manufacturing plant to come into Lloyd, they'd probably give them a really good deal on a piece of land. They'd probably give them a tax break. But what do they do for retailers, for small businesses? Zippo.
But the city disagrees. So do you think there's something the city could do to encourage businesses to locate there?
Well, no, it's not the city's responsibility. The city's responsibility is to make sure we have equitable growth and economic wellness across the entire city.
The mayor says the city's role isn't to subsidize certain areas with taxpayer money.
No, it's not the city's responsibility to invest people's tax dollars from any other sector of the city into the downtown. It's our responsibility to help them generate an experience, a value proposition, and going concern businesses in those areas where they feel they should be.
And this property valuation expert says downtown centers often experience growing pains.
Yeah, I do. I do think in part the vacancy rate in the downtown core in part is attributed to natural cycles of growing communities.
In fact, Galen says it's inevitable that a new center for business and shopping will one day replace the current one. Robert Buffam, Newcap News.
That's all the time we have for tonight. If you have comments or questions, feel free to email us at the address on your screen. I'm Whitney Stinson and we'll see you around the region.